My flow was off the meat rack. We talking 3 stacks. Bars colder than where the police at. I keep my weed in a large jar and serve hoes the Mars bar. My brain is where the stars are. You niggas goofy, jar jar. Samoa, 3 stripes. I've been rolling for 3 nights. MDMA and Defene. Nigga doubt the skills, he can get it on my mama. Ever since the last dragon swimming with piranhas. Eddie Arcadian. I pack a Super Bowl like I work at the stadium. Chocolate Nikes, look like I play for A&M. Aggies, my dogs move baggies. The 2-5 Muggsy, the K Sean Bradley. We used to do the gray box, playing Mike Tyson. Graduated to the black box, M. Bison. On some dumb shit, get the gun shit, Belushi run shit. Dive in your bitch raw dog on some fun shit. Cookies and cream bud shit, nigga rum shit. Whatever you say, stupid Belushi run shit. On some dumb shit, get the gun shit, Belushi run shit. Dive in your bitch raw dog on some fun shit. Cookies and cream bud shit, nigga rum shit. Whatever you say, stupid Belushi run shit. I with my crew shit, doing crew shit, me and my crew shit. Rappers say they do, but really don't do shit. My patio like a cruise ship, you on canoe shit. My fragrance Creed, y'all still on canoe shit. Air Jordans 13, mellow off the Lemieux shit. I'm around that bitch, all on the Pepe Le Pew shit. As dope as I was, can't shit fuck with my new shit. If you knew shit, better you probably do shit. Ray-Ban, gold aviators, what I view it. Mushrooms and 9-laters, what I chew. Been in it to win it since 9-2. Witnessed my first head crack in 88 though. Putting up numbers like Steve on San Diego. I'm a fat boy, so please let go my nuggets. First nigga front, I'm swinging like Kirby Puckett. I'm a lush, I crush pop off by the bucket. On some dumb shit, get the gun shit, Belushi run shit. Dive in your bitch raw dog on some fun shit. Cookies and cream bud shit, nigga rum shit. Whatever you say, stupid Belushi run shit. On some dumb shit, get the gun shit, Belushi run shit. Dive in your bitch raw dog on some fun shit. Cookies and cream bud shit, nigga rum shit. Whatever you say, stupid Belushi run shit.
Let's get up out of here, yo. You know the ending is the ending and that. Reboot. Whatever. Shit. Pete, departure hard as a heart. Scarred at the start. When we parted, it was awkward. Now the optics is dark. I'ma see you soon enough, and it's nothing. You shed a tear, which was my time and space. It dropped in infinity's bucket. Is the surface even worth what the worth is? The serpent got the earth spent, but remember that first you turned it on purpose.
Alright everybody, it is the Bad Battle stream. Welcome to the first stream in a week. We got a really special guest today. We got the supreme battle rap content creator, man, Matt Ills as cameraman.
Yeah. Yo, Matt Ills just watched that watch we just did.
Oh, right on.
He actually so Matt Ills when he battled Thesaurus and Elmac with Parable, he has some line against Thesaurus. He's like, "You're so ugly, Rice Krispies won't even talk to you." And I was like, I don't get what that means. Like, what does Rice Krispies talk to people?
Right.
And so he explained the bar in the comments, which was pretty fucking crazy. I'm like, dude, this is literally like this battle's 14 years old. You're like explaining what a freestyle bar meant. And I guess what it meant was like, when you pour Rice Krispies into a bowl,
right.
You know how they sound like snap, crackle, and pop, like
yeah.
audible. Some people say that's them talking
What?
to you. So
I've never heard that.
So he said that since the source is so ugly,
they just lay flat and won't make any noise.
They just instantly go stale and flat.
Oh my god, dude. I mean, it's creative, but it doesn't make a whole lot of fucking sense.
Dude, it's like so creative. I'm just like, your brain is special. Your brain is super special. It works in a mysterious way, Matt Hills.
I've noticed a lot of those videos on your channel, like the Bartone one, like the top comment is Bartone himself.
Yes.
It's pretty cool that you get like the actual people to come out of the woodwork and be like,
God,
yeah,
I
this is me.
love all the early King of the Dot is my favorite.
Yeah.
Like fucking ever. I can always go back and watch an early King of the Dot battle. Like Bartone, Psycho, fucking Internal. He's like one of my favorites. Internal is the best, dude.
Internal lives out here now. I don't think he's a big fan of me. We had like a weird misunderstanding. I was battling, I think it was the event I was battling Diaz, and they had like the whole like stage pass thing where you have a lanyard and you can only get up there. And so I'm like standing up there waiting to battle, and I'm like by the stairs, and he comes up and he like asks me for permission for some reason. He's like, can I come up there? I'm like, I don't know. I think you have to have one of these, but I'm not sure. And he's like, well, fuck you then. He like gets all mad, and I'm like, I'm not the fucking guy. You can walk up there if you want. But he thought I was like being like, you gotta show me your card, buddy. But I was just like, I'm just standing here.
Yeah, he thought you were like VIP only.
Yeah. He like totally misread the situation, and I was like, what the hell, dude?
Dude, I hate when that happens, man.
Yeah.
That's so fucking crazy.
I've had so many of those at battle rap events. Like when I battled at the Opera House, they had the guy in the bathroom who, I don't know what they do. They turn the sink on for you and whatever.
Give you like a towel to dry your hands off.
Yeah. And I tipped that guy like $5 one time, and I was like, oh, I'll be like good for the rest of the night. And when I came down, I like used some of the soap or like the cologne on the table, and he like grabbed my wrist and was like, you got a tip, and was like pointing at the dish, and I'm like, what the fuck, bro? And I just like got done battling. So like all the people who had just seen me talk about how tough I was were now in the bathroom watching this guy like tug on my arm, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on? It was so weird, dude. The staff hated us at that thing. Like they were just like not down with any of like the audience, the people battling. Like it was crazy.
It's because the Opera House is like used to like having like metal shows there.
Like Bon Jovi would fucking
they're pretty much used to like having no diverse crowd.
Yeah, for sure.
So if it's not just a sea of white people, they're like all uncomfortable. Dog, I saw a sound engineer straight up split a kid's head open.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, like pulled this kid was sitting on his sound gear, and so he pulled the kid off of it like hella hard, and the kid fell back and smacked his head on the concrete. And then the dude got all nervous, and he was like, security! Because he thought people were going to beat his ass.
God damn, dude. I hate stuff like that. But
yeah, I fucking hated that venue, man. Venues in general, like, are not fun.
No,
I don't like
that's
venues at all.
That's why I go outside and wait till somebody kicks me out. I just film battles without telling anybody I'm going to be there and just show up and do it. So.
Word.
All right, let's get started. We got Jordan Rome. This is Struggling. I believe he's from Thunder Bay. Just a music video to start off the stream. So
fuck yes, let's go. Yes.
Oh, the fucking snowy streets.
Yeah.
We lived through the struggle, hands and
Yes.
I can't believe it, said I can't believe it.
Oh my gosh.
Oh man,
The
these
effects.
are like the freeze frames from the old King of the Dot, you know?
Yeah, they are totally. It's like Bartone Psycho. Yeah, it totally is. Or they just basically made it negative.
Yeah, for sure. Press pause, make the frame negative. Yeah.
Yeah, totally. That's fucking fun.
Said we lived through the struggle, AM to PM. I can't believe it, said I can't believe it, I'm gone. real. The troubles I feel, the nightmares that kill. I'm writing my will.
This is like one of those malls that's like in the process of shutting down, you know? Like there's a haircutting place open in Walmart and like that's it.
Totally. He really just knew the security guard and got in early before they opened.
Let him in through the employees only door. Was like
Yeah. Going up.
Poison to kneel. The times that I feel, the things I've been holding in. It's time that I
Yes.
let it go.
Yes, dude. Oh my god.
there it is, the barber. I knew it. There's a haircutting
Through the
place.
struggle, AM to PM. I can't believe I said, I can't believe it. I'm gone.
Yes, more negative.
Through the struggle, AM to PM. I can't believe I said, I can't believe it. I'm gone. My patience is thin, the ice is melting.
Yes, dog.
Hair in the skin of others
I'll say
surrounding.
this,
I'm
man,
struggling.
like the fucking music is decent.
Yeah, not
It's
bad,
just
right?
it's just like the direction of the music video is a super big miss.
For sure.
You know?
The
Honestly-
whole like look of everything is just not right.
Yeah, it shows he's just not in touch, you know, like they're like basically just like they opened up the filters tab in like Premiere and are just going down the you know, each effect. They're like, this looks cool, this looks cool.
Definitely.
You know, honestly, if they just filmed him like in the fucking woods on a chair, like
Yeah.
that would have been so much better than like him like in a mall like rapping to his reflection.
Yeah,
you know?
like or like one shot with like a slow pan or like a zoom.
Exactly,
or something
just like a
that.
slow
Yeah.
zoom out, and it's just him because it would fit this song a lot.
Yeah, for sure.
All the effects, like the camera shaking, is like makes no sense because the song is slow and somber, and then there's like a camera shake.
That's like where the Don DeMarco would come in if it were, you know what I mean?
Yeah, or shit like that. Shit like that.
Dude, Drake kind of ruined Canadian rap too in a way. Like everyone felt like they had to be like doing a love
totally.
song.
Yeah,
For, like
yeah, everybody's
years.
heart's broken.
Yeah, everybody switched.
It went from like battle axe, like you know,
Oh,
like
dude,
the most like
totally. It was like it went from like lyrical to feelings overnight once Drake.
for real, man. Little food court, okay.
Money and bills, music and
Whoa.
skills. The light is not turning on. No. If you're struggling, don't give up. They'll go there.
Yeah, this is where he should have walked a bit down this path.
Yeah,
This is where he should have
totally.
filmed the whole
Totally,
thing.
man. Honestly, this looks so much better.
Yeah.
Even sweat, man up. Be the dog, man. Be the bear. Lift up your fears. Make yourself the strongest steer. I said, I know that you're struggling. I said, I know that you're struggling. I can see it in your eyes. I can tell you can't fuck shit. Let it go. We live through the struggle. AM to PM. I can't believe I said, I can't believe it. I'm gone. Through the struggle. AM to PM. I can't believe I said, I can't believe it. I'm gone.
All right. Well, that was a good way to
Nice.
start us off.
That-
I think I shed a
ending.
tear there.
yeah,
It's about to be a
totally.
roller coaster of emotions. All right, this is Genghis Ganj versus Mo Haka. I don't know
Yes.
if you've heard of Genghis Ganj before. He is.
Dude,
Yeah.
obviously, I've heard
Yeah.
of Genghis Khan
Okay,
before.
great, great.
Fuck yes, he's one of my favorite. I don't think I've seen this battle.
Yeah, no,
is-
he has a lot of good ones. He's been on the stream a couple of times. Obviously, we've done like the Brock Lesnar Octopus battle, like right when it
Yeah.
sort of like everything
Incredible.
exploded with that.
Incredible. Have you ever seen his music video?
Yeah, smoking through the neighborhood.
Yeah, smoking through the neighborhood.
And the funny thing is, he's like in front of a weed store, like yeah, and then you can see see the camera guy in the reflection of the weed store glass and shit. So many good things.
You go to Taco Bell and get fucking shitty burritos from Taco Bell.
Oh man, I want him to get booked up here like so bad. He'd be such a good fit for Vancouver, like the Linkin Park genre battlers that exist up here. Like, yeah, he's fucking.
And if I could do a dream card ever, he'd be on it for sure.
Yeah, that's crazy. You really got to do one of those. You've been talking about that for like 10 years now. Like you're Aspire versus Mosh.
I know. Yeah, Aspire versus Mosh is the headliner. I would want that. Genghis Ganj versus probably this dude from Bots VX.
Oh, he's awesome. Yeah,
he's put him on the so stream. Good.
Yeah, there's a lot of VX. Okay, well, let's go. We'll see what Mohawk is like, too. I haven't seen him before.
Mohawka. Let's go.
You better have a mohawk or... You know.
Boss Battle League, how the fuck are you feeling?
Let's go.
My name is Teddy MC. I'm your host for tonight. Yeah. Follow us on YouTube, Facebook, all that good shit. You know what I'm saying? Boss Battle League, everything. We're out here at the first event. First battle of the night of this event. Been drinking a little bit today. Pardon me. However, I would like to introduce my MC on the left.
What's going on, everybody? My name is Genghis Ganj. It's good to be back out here once again in Ypsilanti for Boss Battle League. With Artist Star Villain Z. Man, let's go. I'm ready to fucking kill this shit.
Hell yeah.
Yes, dude, I love this guy.
MC on my...
Dude, are they at a strip club?
I think so. This is definitely one of those events at a bar where, like, the people in the bar didn't know it was happening. Like, they're there to drink, you know what I mean? Oh, man, I battled at those before, and it's just so rough. There's, like, they're like, everybody come in for the footage, and they just all look back like, who are these fucking weirdos?
Yeah, they're like, I'm trying to fucking drink my pain away, asshole.
MC on my right, introduce yourself.
It's Mohawka from Toledo, T-Town.
What's up, Pixie? Fuck off, Miles. All the people in the chat.
Who's got a coin? Who's got a coin?
This guy was not prepared at all. He didn't know the YouTube. He didn't know their names. He didn't have a coin.
Fucking drinking already.
It's heads. I'll go first. Want to go first? Genghis Ganj going first. Somebody make some noise.
Genghis Ganj. You the fucking man. Yes.
Oh my god.
Through the flames.
Yo. It's my mission to eradicate this slave to naivety. You stand across from me and perpetrate like I ain't got the ability convincingly to whimsically debilitate you physically while laymen try and assimilate the ease in which I strategically eased you into misery. Fiendishly wheeled artillery.
He's like raps like he's holding his breath and there's like a lot of tightness in his gut. He's like, you know what
Totally.
I mean?
It's
his
like the
chest must just be like
shows
so.
For his rap voice is like off. Like it was just the wrong one.
He's just like really pent up. I imagine his like chest and shoulders are just like in pain after the battle.
Real.
Abstract with the villain. There in 360 mobility. I blast back if he swings at this knuckleball. He's based for even thinking he can spit with me. You trying to battle a half gallon. No way solo you can finish me. Bitch, I bottle up Mohawka like a liquor distillery. With this many pills in me, this is fucking hostility. I can get this pussy from all angles. Like I practice polygamy. When I write, I let nothing limit me. I just listen to the screams. I knock a rebel off the top like Congress took down the Confederate pyramid scheme. Eliminate his insignia. It's simple.
That was like a conspiracy I didn't even know any. I didn't know what he was referencing there. Usually the conspiracies are pretty popular in battle rap. You know, it's like
and everybody gets them. It's like
yeah,
9/11.
Yeah, George Bush, the Illuminati. You know, like those kind of things. Tupac is on an island, you know, all the all the good ones.
Tupac and Firefest.
I don't know about the Congress taking down the pyramid scheme.
Send a signal to put an end to his blatant insignificant shit. One hit on his medic alert bracelet allows authorities to know they can commence with the grave dig. Murder's past tense. I killed them far before. Impressions that got left behind from the gore became tales of folklore. Cryptically woven in dead speech, entombed in forgotten corridors. Language washed to the bottom of sea, sailed by explorers who ain't reached that distant shore. I'm writing the kind of imagery only a blind man can show using his vocal cords. An illustration that can be felt deep like tremors to rumble fossils of bones of dinosaurs.
Dude, he's going through history on this one. He's taking you through the earth from its inception.
Yeah, totally.
Sunken ships, dinosaurs, undiscovered lands. Like, holy fuck, bro. Just feel like the whole life of the universe just flashed before my eyes. That was crazy.
He's like, his bars too, he like adds too many words in them. You
For
know,
sure.
it's like
Yeah.
where it should have ended, he like adds like 2 extra words where it's like,
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, it's not in it. Okay, we get
Yeah.
more.
No, yeah, like real. I've always found that battle rap like gives people the excuse a lot of time to just like not rap.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, I can. It's like, but this guy can do smoking through the neighborhood. He could at least have some rhythm in his battle verses, you know.
I think this is one of his earliest battles.
Oh
maybe.
yeah, he was
We,
still
like,
getting
didn't
his
have
footing
it.
here. Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. No, I've noticed that a lot. Like even like bars, like a lot of popular bars, people like them. A real like if it doesn't sound good, like and like it would work on a track a lot of the time. I'm just kind of like, you know, like the impact should be. Like obviously you don't want to sound like you're on the same beat for the whole verse, but you should have some semblance
Totally.
of like rhythm and some like melody
I know.
to carry it. And
It
shit
always
like that.
confused me when people are like, it sounds like he writes to a beat. I'm like, when the fuck was that a bad thing?
Yeah,
Like,
for
that's
sure.
a good thing. He sounds like he's rapping. Cool, tight. In a rap battle, let's go.
Yeah.
That shit you can't conceive. Jurassic ass kick. The
Yes.
velocity when I rap turns the body. Perpendicular casket.
Casket, right?
What?
Batman.
Perpendicular
God.
casket.
Yeah, what?
I have
What?
no idea. That was just 2 words together. You know what I mean? That was...
Yeah, perpendicular casket.
He kind of has a mohawk. It's more like just like a really high fade, though.
Camera action, let's start this movie.
Let's
And we're
get
listening now, so it's alright if we spark the movie.
Yeah, the back makes it a
So I'm gonna
mohawk.
be blunt and smoke him till he's assed out. BBL gives me no credit because y'all gave me your last route. And I think it's whack how I ain't got no fucking hype here. But shit, after this battle, y'all might cheer. I would say let's take this outside, but I don't fight queers.
Oh, yeah.
Because you can tell from my left to my right ear that I'm a goddamn man with a nice beard. No, I just get drunk and toy with the story, and after about 4 or 5 Bud Light beers, I feel like I'm Buzz Lightyear.
Real deal. Come get your friend from high school, man. He's embarrassing himself up.
Exactly. Get Ted. Bud Lights. He talks about Bud Light beers. Bud Lightyear. Amazing. Amazing, man.
He was like, there was
What a
no
beer to
football
pick.
tonight, so I showed up and I'm here.
Dude, really. For real.
Oh man.
I'm right here because I hit up BBL about hopping in the loop. Now I got him in cahoots. But you're getting stepped on. Your name should be Andy because you're on the bottom of my boot.
Damn,
I'm
that's
too
fire. Toy
animated.
Story.
He looks like he's half asleep. Or maybe he's slow. So I'm gonna take him off air like a TV show. I write manifestos because like the Walking Dead, I'm starving to eat. But this fruity motherfucker here looks like he'd be starring in Glee. I'll send your whole anarchy, lay out all the bodies in Charmin and flee. Do a U-turn, come back, suffocate him like Marvin from Weeds.
It's a
I'm
lot
gonna
of
light up this
shows.
square in every round like the Wheel of Fortune. I'm gonna be a killer when I get inside this pussy and make him feel abortion. Son, I only watched one of your battles. I think it was against Snap or Snapping Tight. But I had to cut it off after he passed the mic because you squeak and squeal like you rap with rats and mice. In fact, it's like he's the lady type. Or maybe like he got kicked right in the testicles. Ow! How can anybody say he's tight when he sounds like Whitey from 8 Crazy Nights? Well, that's a technical foul. When you rap like this, like you gotta take a piss, well, that's a technical foul.
What the fuck is
When your voice has no bass, you got no hair on your face, well, that's a technical foul.
What is going on? Is it? Do you know what this is a reference to?
Nah, I don't.
No.
I mean, I'm assuming that dude says technical foul, but
But he just like once again he used battle rap as an excuse not to rap and was like, I can just do a funny voice and say the same reference over and over.
I like that that fool's double fisting. I think he has like a shot or like whiskey and then a beer. So he's getting lit.
Yeah. Yeah. Like I said, no football tonight. What else is he gonna do?
Yeah. Battle rap.
When after everything you say, you sound like Bobby Boucher. Well, that's a water boy. I don't give a fuck what your mama told you. You're getting slaughtered, boy.
Yeah.
Alright.
Slogan's tight.
Well, I was gonna say
I had
Mohaka
slogan.
made more sense until the end there. I was gonna be like, he was more coherent, but they both kind of like went off the rails at the end. I don't know.
I think Genghis Ganj probably gets it because he's just like really creative.
For sure.
You know,
the epicness, the largeness of the material.
Exactly. Like when I was listening to his verse, it was like, you know, like reading like a children's book that's like a pop-up book, you know, that like pops up and like things are coming up that I'm like, whoa, there's more to this world than I ever thought and dreamed.
There's like dragons sitting on piles of gold and shit, and
yeah, totally. Yeah, listening to his verses is like that. It's like, what's behind this door? Another door. Oh, there's more.
Genghis Ganj, I am God, damn ravenous. I direct a beautiful funeral like morticians with legitimate expertise. After receiving a scalpel in his scalpel, have him spasm like cerebral palsy. Uncontrollably puncture the frontal lobe as I stab and twist the weapon with supreme wrist control. Creating a hole in his head shaped like Ohio till his fucking Buckeyes explode. Cut him deep enough till his cranial guts exposed for the ravens and crows. Then when he's no longer comatose, I pull the plug on that bitch like the kid's grandma and gummo.
Like you said, man, it's just like pot stacking stuff. Like, what's behind this? So the hole is shaped like Ohio, and there's ravens and crows eating on it while he's comatose, and you know, there's a lot there. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
the
he literally,
cranial
like,
guts are exposed.
Descriptive lore.
Necro and Ill Bill's little cousin.
Yeah, totally.
Sure.
Necro and Ill Bill are just like fucking really after this guy
They're
right
taking notes. Yeah, they're like, damn, what's going on the next album?
Dude,
Come on, reference.
that hairdo is rare poo. Obscure turd.
Rare
now. Obscure turds. Rare poo, obscure turds. Let's go, man. I don't know. He's got some wordplay now.
Holy fuck, dude.
wordplay.
Rare poo. Oh my
Dude, what a way to describe something. It's some rare poo right
Oh my
there.
god, it's so shit. It's you seldom come by something this poo.
Yeah.
The kid's grandma and gummo. Woo. Dude,
Come on, reference.
that hairdo is rare poo. Obscure turds. You want some different shit. You don't wear rebellion well. The whole point of a mohawk is you gotta commit, not slick your stupid wig off to the side like a hardcore kid and take candid pics like you pimp shit with big titty hooters tricks while you sitting well behaved for some of Cleveland's best baby back ribs, yo.
I don't know, that sounds pretty cool. He's like, you're taking pictures with chicks with big tits and you're eating ribs? Fucking bitch. It's like, dude, that's pretty sick to me.
For real. He's like, if you had a mohawk, you're supposed to hang out with nobody. Be sad.
Yeah, like me.
Yeah.
You want to hang out on Saturday? Just like it's a segue into like being friends.
Yeah. What are you doing on Saturday afternoon?
Look like Chuck Liddell if he did no MMA and only ate raw cookie dough, pizza rolls, and Vinnie Moore beef stew and bread bowls 6 consecutive months in a row. You look like
the random number of
Slow
time.
clap,
Yeah.
dude. It's just like,
He had a combination of two things I like in Bad Battles there, where you just can't say the guy's fat. You gotta like rhyme a bunch of food together and like to get the point across. And then he ended it with like just a random segment of time, like 6 months. You know, if you were doing that for 6 months, that's what you'd look like. You know,
yeah, for
I
real.
love those where it's like you just add in a random number for the multi.
Shit, dog. If I was doing that shit for a week, I would probably gain a hell of weight. 6 months? Dude, that's a long time.
Fucking English pit bull that got lost in an open bag at Alpo. And shit, bro, right now, I'm fucking fat too. But it's a battle. So on my side, it's all crush, kill, and fuck you any way that I have to.
Yeah,
And
dude.
we can clash
Yes.
in a crossfire collision of despicable wrath until embedded journalists get kidnapped by radicals for snapping photographs of the aftermath. Yeah, I'm no call.
He was watching the news. Yeah. He's like, journalists motherfucking getting silenced because I'm so sick. My lyrics are so dope. They had to fucking shut that shit down.
Yo, I just want to know who, like, because he's not looking at his opponent for most of the match. Like, who is he looking at in, like, the audience?
No
like,
idea.
Imagine just being that person and be like, so, like, oh shit, he keeps looking at me.
Yeah.
So you're, like, looking away. Like, I don't know.
In the war field, I clown you, ho, and my punches hit big on the seismograph. I go for the neck, though, like Charlie Hebdo, until
Whoa.
his fucking head hangs like I lynched a giraffe. Somebody make some noise.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, he was watching CNN for that last round. He was like the journalist, Charlie Hebdo thing. Like he was really,
Yeah,
he was going current
watching
events
the
direction.
news.
First, he took us through history. Now he's giving us a bit of what's happening now. You know what I mean? People don't catch those subliminals, but
Not at
that's
all.
why we're here.
Lynching a giraffe, too.
What the fuck, dude? Like, just like the weirdest fucking imagery ever. Like,
Yeah. Yeah, he's so creative.
I'm surprised you made it out of the house today, bud. He's usually stoned.
Hold it down by the bar.
this
He's
guy would
usually
kill in
stoned and
Canada, by
lazy,
the way. Like, this type of rap just fucking, like, it's so what people come for. Like, the little, like, hey, you're a
Yeah.
bitch, and this is
Yeah,
why.
totally.
The guy's, like, half cut already. Like, people love that shit up here.
Slouched on a couch in his mom's house in Ipsy. All day long he smokes a bowl and chills. But I came here earlier getting tipsy of shots of whiskey, so these drunk punchlines might leave him with a swollen grill. Cause my angles are off the chain, like I'm throwing a frisbee at Rolling Hills. Now I heard from the mill he was gonna come up here and tell me my Cleveland Browns suck. Well, no shit, you dumb fuck. I already know that. That's something I'm used to dealing with. I've been rooting since I was this big, so there's nothing you're gonna say that's gonna hurt my feelings, bitch. See, I was born in '88 and I'm a star, so they're swearing I'm like your man Dez. And I'm a killer patriot. I've deflated so many damn heads, and I live my life behind these bars. Aaron Hernandez. See, I got a
Told you, man, the football fan is coming out of him. He couldn't help it.
Totally. And the Browns are good this season, so.
Oh, that's good. It's been a minute, so yeah. While Genghis Ganj was watching CNN, he was watching ESPN.
Fall back. And I don't play nice. The shit I spit, I won't take half back. Everything I say, I'll say twice. You're just a dumb elevated bitch, and I'm Ray Rice. Okay, all right.
All That was
Now look
pretty
at me. I can tell your father doesn't love you. He doesn't even like you. He hates you. That's why elementary to high school he'd rape you. He'd take all his anger out inside you, upset because he tried to raise you, and you look like a fucking dyke, dude. And like you think you're a gangster. Put that on your mama, G. You're faking. You're a prima donna teen, drama queen that's taking up a dope and a pill hobby. You look like you're a wannabe Caitlyn that goes out hoping to get Bill Cosby'd.
What was it?
He just took
A short
every,
round.
Yeah, and he just like took every like distasteful angle you could take ever.
Yeah, I mean, he like literally had bars about like, you're probably gonna make fun of the reason why I like the Browns, but I've liked them forever, so fuck you.
And your dad raped you, by the way.
Yeah, and you got raped by your dad, and rape is cool.
What the fuck, bro? Yeah, really veered off there. I'm glad nobody was reacting to that, though. You seldom see that. Usually material like that in these events, people are like, what? Holy
Yeah, usually
fuck.
goes off. They're like, yeah, fucking rape.
He's
Cheers,
like,
brother.
His dad did do that. Woo!
Yeah, totally. It's looking like a 30 though, man.
Yeah,
for
I know.
Genghis
Genghis
Khan.
Khan up 2-0. Mohaka is slipping too. Genghis Khan just gaining momentum while Mohaka is losing it for sure.
Yeah, for
They
real.
confined to a grave. I emerged from the purge unscathed like a deranged assailant, paralyzed with amazement that he ain't perishing the plague that placed his platoon in containment. Fuck this Ohio degenerate. He's canned meat, processed flesh, cheap food fit for communism, damaged goods. I put a dent in this bitch that'll spoil the interior contents. That's fucking botulism. Make him suffer with solid precision when I dictate a solemn incision designed to solder his vision like molten alloys administered in a syringe within his orbital socket's position.
Oh my god, bro. This is so like scientific, you know? He's using every like he's like he used the thesaurus for every single word.
What's really funny is like, dude, if he was there at the advent of grind time doing this, he probably would be like fast tracked to top tier.
Yeah, for sure. It'd be like him versus D-Lore.
Yeah, for real. Like
D-Lore would be talking about like fucking rocket coordinates and shit, and he'd be like, "You got fucking maggots in your intestinal cavity," and
Oh my god.
That would have been like, fuck, if we could teleport him back then, that would have been fucking sickest battle ever.
God, yes. Yes. I feel like there was another guy that did like horrorcore type of stuff like that. Maybe.
Yeah.
No.
Trying to remember. There's been like, I've seen like Tink the Demon do it, but he does it in kind of a cool way, honestly. I kind of like his shit when he does those rounds.
Yeah, Tink is dope.
But yeah, not very many like effective horrorcore rappers in battle rap genre, because it's like you need something a little like for like I don't know, you need something for people to laugh at, and there's nothing funny about like cutting somebody open and stringing the guts up.
Yeah.
You know what
or
I mean?
or make it really clever.
Yeah,
you know?
for sure.
It's like that's the reason why like essentially gun bars are kind of the same thing.
Yeah,
you know, but
for
it's
sure.
like they're all really, really clever and witty.
For
so
sure.
that's like the aspect about them that's like super enticing.
Yeah.
But
horrorcore seems more committed to just being like overly descriptive and kind of like gross out shit. You know what I mean? Where it's like
exactly.
Yeah.
I'm the fucking ugliness humanity wishes it could conceal. The perverted lust for ephemeral gush because the hemorrhage wouldn't congeal.
Oh my
Managed, unfit, and ill-equipped to seal the immensity of wounds accumulated from my cutlery steel.
Jesus
I'm the coronary bypass you amass when your vehicle crashes and they extract molars from the mold and plastic in the steering wheel. I'm your last cry out to a God that has failed you. The last breath of nature as it fatally exhales you. I cut my teeth on the brood, saber tooth. I impale through cadaverous refuse. Yeah, I said you're
all he needs is the right audience, you know? Like, if he was battling at, like, Ozfest or some shit, he would, like, tear the fucking house down. People would be like, what?
Real, dude. Yes, man.
He's just genre bending too much. It's like a death metal album inside of a battle rap round. It's like, who does this appeal to, you know? It's like the crossover is not really there.
Yeah, 100%, man. And
it's crazy.
Yeah.
Bevins and scramble the human omelet in his mouth with a whisk and make a squirt the afterbirth into a test tube. Motherfucker, I'ma grind you like horse hooves to make fresh glue and slit this pig's hamstrings and slit this pig's hamstrings to the back of the calves opened up like the top of a horseshoe. Fuck you.
So much rage, dude.
Damn, son.
Yeah, man. I remember being like fucking 16 and listening to System of a Down and feeling all that shit. You know what I mean?
For real, man. For real. Jesus Christ.
Yo!
Yes, back to
I came
Dale.
to Ypsilanti earlier and I was carrying my 9. You heard me, I said 9 like the year before sophomore. Yeah, my 9-iron at Pier, Michigan's finest golf course. See, this battle's kind of like golf. I got my driver and we had to drive from the tee and find a fair way of taking shots till I arrive at the green. But with that putter, I'm stroking, because if I give it the right drag, I'm putting you in a hole, like a hole in the ground till you're waving the white flag. Golf bars! Golf bars. Dummy! And it's funny, because the only time this junkie gets hoes is some big old hungry hippos. Some ugly, sloppy, thick hoes. This sicko be doggying bitches that look like pit bulls. And bro, I laugh because your hoe is fat as shit.
It's always so weird to me when you're battling and you start doing like a humping motion towards your opponent. Even if you're like talking about a chick at the bar, you're like literally up on stage, like grinding on a dude. Essentially, if there was like less distance between you, you guys would be touching dicks. You know what I mean? You're coming dangerously close to touching dicks territory here, fella.
Yeah, I'm always a fan of like over like sexually descriptive bars about like gay stuff. I love it.
I think didn't you have a Daily Spice where a guy like really started humping a dude? I think there was one of those, or maybe I saw it as a clip on another site, but he was doing that, but he really got up on the dude and he was like, whoa, and like gave him like a pushback, and yeah, I can't remember, but I think it's a Daily Spice on your channel. You gotta go find that.
Damn.
Comes onto the stage, I'm gonna have to Afro man that bitch. Yeah, I'm talking about the little whore that you bring. But she looks like more of a fiend. The bitch looks like a creature from the Lord of the Rings.
That was crazy when Afro Man did that, by the way. I remember it was like, people were like,
that woman.
She shouldn't have been on stage. I'm like, he also didn't really need to hit her hard. He didn't need to hit her at all. Like, what the fuck? That was fucking crazy.
Yeah, fools act like he's like the fucking like president or something. Dude's a goddamn musician, and she was on stage like dancing to him.
It's Afro Man playing like the beer garden at Six Flags or some shit. Like, of course some drunk white woman is gonna come on stage and start dancing around. You know?
For real, man.
Have you ever seen him around? I know he's kind of like a local celebrity in like LA and shit like that. Everyone kind of has like an Afro Man. You haven't seen Afro Man around?
No, I've never seen. I don't even know really like much about him.
Oh,
but
man.
props, I guess. To
someone told me a story I can't repeat on the stream. I'll tell you one time. But
okay.
You looking slut. She says when you fuck her, it feels like there's a little needle in her butt. I'm Evil Knievel, I'm a nut. When the crowd sees me as a BC boy from Ohio, they're like, damn, he's Bosa. Step into the plate, I'm gonna knock you out of the park like Sammy Sosa. I'm so sick when I spit, I give his whole fam Ebola. Like some dumb disease. I'm not a gangster, I come up
Like
with something sweet and make...
Like some dumb disease, like Ebola is a disease. Whether or not it's dumb, I guess, is your opinion. Like some dumb, like, I mean, it is. I love those
like
super
some
literal
dumb disease.
Fucking stupid.
Dale's the best, man.
Fucking
He's
stupid
just here
illness.
to drink beer, watch football, and call fucking fat girls sluts.
Yeah, for sure. Even though he's fat himself, you gotta
even
love
though
those
he's
guys.
like
no
in
fat
terrible
chicks.
ass shape. Yeah, that is the best. I love it when dudes are like, I wouldn't let Nicki Minaj fuck me.
Yeah,
You know? It's like, sure, Zach, you wouldn't.
Fun of G's. I'm super white and goofy. If we go to fight, I'm like, hey, you want one of these?
Yes.
But like,
That was kind of fire.
State going to the championship again. I can go another round with this Wolverine, but I'd slam this bitch again. Because we don't give a damn about the whole state of Michigan, the whole state of Michigan, whole state of Michigan. Because we're from Ohio. OH!
Oh my god. College football is such a weird. It's so weird, man. Just football in general is so weird to me as somebody who lives up here. It's the only sport I can't get into as like a non-American. It's just too American, man. It is for anybody outside of it. Oh, it's so hard to get into. And I went to football. I went to the Seattle Seahawks versus the Dallas Cowboys with my dad one time. And there was like 2 fights in the section we were in, and I'm like a little kid, and the Cowboys lost, and I had their jersey on, and there was like grown men like, they fucking lost, like in my face and shit in front of my dad, and I was like, this is so scary and weird. Just like traumatized me off football forever. I was like, this shit is too much, man. I'm going back.
Yeah, you're right. It's very American.
Hockey is like that for everybody else, though. I kind of...
Yeah, I can see, but we can all understand fights.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. Yeah, but no.
Damn, I don't know. I think I give it to Genghis Khan. 3 zip.
A gentleman's 30. Yeah, it's not like he Mohawk choked or anything, but he was just doing a lot of like, this is my favorite sports team, and like not really battling. You know, it was fun, but it was just
Yeah, he was there. He had a good time. He brought his his girlfriend and her friend, and they probably had a great time. So you know, it's
they did the Ohio chant. They were the 2 girls doing the Ohio.
Yeah, they did the good old Ohio chant. You know, he got drunk, so it's a win-win for Mohaka, really.
For sure.
I mean, Genghis Khan showed up and did his usual shit.
Him versus I know you haven't seen him, but there's a guy named Skinny Doom from Canada. Who's very similar, very imagery based, and I think they'd be a good matchup. I just got my cat's messing around in the kitchen. I gotta go see what he's doing. Give me 1 second.
Somebody make some noise for this girl. Let's go. Make some noise.
Great beat.
Oh.
Great beat.
Yeah, that beat was fire.
So you've probably seen the clips from this. This is OC versus Righteous from our good friends at
Hey,
No
welcome to No
Coast.
Coast Battles. Columbia, Missouri, make some noise.
It's a tryout battle. Has one of the most legendary well, you'll see. We'll see. We'll just play it. There's a very good moment in this battle that's been sort of immortalized on Twitter. You'll probably recognize it once you see the guy.
K Blue Cero. Check out my new album, kbluecero.com, .bandcamp.com. Make sure you check that out. Just came out just the other day.
Hey, I'm sponsored by Mod Vintage. That's why I look so fucking awesome. 9th and Broadway, go check that out. Real Deal's in the house. Make some noise for Real Deal coming out.
Hell yeah. The best guy to fucking spend a weekend with at a battle event. The fucking most consistently funny and entertaining outside of the event, and just that
wherever you're staying and stuff. He is so fucking hilarious, bro. I just
He is
can't
so funny.
It's like whenever I hear he's like here, I'm like, yes, let's go.
Yeah, he's such an awesome person. I love Trevor.
Yeah.
We have a newcomer on my right.
O to the motherfucking C, you know what it is. Body
Hell
bag. It is what it is. Let's go.
That's OC.
All right, OC.
Righteous man, shout out boys in the building. Shout out to my ladybug, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna do it big like that. Let's get into this battle though. Let's get these bars going.
You 7-1 around town at battles? Well, nigga, I don't give a fuck. I'll run up on you and your bitch with that pistol tuck. Pistol whip your bitch and then look at you like, nigga, what's up? Toss the gun in the bushes, nigga.
Usually when a camera's out of focus in a battle, I can see like what it's focusing on in the background. I can't see one thing that's in focus this whole battle.
Yeah, it is
It's
weird.
like,
It's
what happened?
I think it's because the camera's on autofocus and it's trying to determine what to focus on. But yeah,
Right.
you're right. It is all out of focus right
This
now.
is so weird.
We can throw them fisted cups. Now see, these bullets will hit you and pedestrian strangers. I put this cop in a walker if he trying to Texas Ranger. Cop, walker, Texas Ranger. See, I came to flame you. But this my nigga Sebastian though. My nigga since day one. So when I spit these hot rounds, don't take this shit personal, son. Cause you chose to battle your little brother. That decision, the wrong one. Cause I have people thinking you lost the battle just by watching round one. And I don't even know how you got these people thinking you the top gun. And you look real, but I ain't never seen you shoot shit. You more like a prop gun. But see me, I'll come through and devastate.
Yeah, right. Now
You know
that's
what I mean?
bullshit.
Yeah, for sure.
Hated
Times have
bars.
changed, buddy.
Yeah, times shifted, bro.
Oh man, dude, that shit is crazy. Like the whole fucking thing, like, and just I don't know, the fact that apparently happens quite often, where they're like using guns for authenticity's sake that are like used to be real guns and shit like that. Like, can't they just fucking 3D print a fucking something? You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah, it's fucking terrible. It's like a really, really horrible thing.
Insane to me that like happened, especially after like Brandon Lee was like the biggest thing. Like,
no,
I like remember hearing about that story when I was like, you know, like fucking tiny. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
People like losing their minds about it, and it still happens. It's fucking crazy.
Shit just slips through the cracks, man. It does, crazy. Unfortunately.
That is crazy.
Bus driver uppercut, so you know he's going to jail now when I levitate him. And you think you getting money, but you don't get shit unless I sign the bill. That's legislation. I gave your bitch a pill. She said, I don't know, Sebastian might get mad. That's hesitation, but after she popped it, she sucked me and my niggas off. Now that's a head.
Like that, where you're like, that's hesitation. Like, once again, one of those literal punchlines. Like, yeah, she's literally hesitating, taking a pill from me. That's hesitation. It's like,
yeah,
but he's setting it up like it's a stop, pause, punchline. You know what I mean? Like there's some double meaning there.
Yeah, that's fucking funny. Yeah, it's true. It's like, okay, yeah, that is. You're right.
Yeah, for sure.
Sensation. Time.
There you go.
All right. OC, let's go.
Battling my fam at this event should be the 13th sin. I'm serious with these bars, a lyrical Sean Penn. Bullets hit you, I call it flying around, no Clark Kent. You try to aim long range with these red dots, marksmen. Pause. I go ham, no need for this pig. Or you can slow dance with this Nina. She'll start cooking your ribs, feed you the cannibalistic children. Those are Bone Man's kids.
Getting involved.
Okay.
I home alone you. Start busting through the door and make you run like a bitch. You filthy fucking animal. And I'll say that shit with the Joker's face. I'll load the toast, get your eggs scrambled for the bacon. That's a breakfast plate. Now tell me if I'm lying, cuz. Tell me if I'm lying. How you gonna burn down your own fucking pad trying to set up a date? Am I lying? No, I ain't lying.
What?
And how come I'm getting random text messages from your bitch basically saying you gay? See, I ain't playing around, but you playing around with them kid and plays. Matter of fact, I got Giuseppe's on. You ain't even got J's. Nike socks from Walmart probably cost like 8 cents. Fake ass camel shorts on, you can't even pay your rent.
Time.
Sound like freestyle at the end.
Let's go.
Now see, this is my first battle, and that's the real shit. So after I body this nigga, I'll put anybody else in the bag. Fuck it, I don't care, I came to kill shit. But this little shit, something I gotta deal with. You pay for pussy, it ain't free too late for this corn chip. And your last battle was trash. I thought you were real tough. You ain't even that Nicki Minaj type of ass. You real butt. Yo, I'll have death chasing you. Final destination, nigga, you been doomed. These bars got your wife sitting over there like, damn, he's killing babe. I hope it ends soon. And don't you dare talk about a gun, cause when I pulled it out, he stood back too. Say it with your chest, little ass nigga, or you'll get your muffin cap peeled back blue. Nigga, you lie about shit you never do. You ain't even a pussy. You pep smear residue. And with all that being said, you think me and my niggas would be scared if you pulled out that llama? Bitch, please, my crew's like TNT. We know drama.
Oh my god. The fucking slogan from the network and shit.
It's like TNT.
Now, I killed this nigga in 2 rounds. But I don't stop shooting when I let that max spread. I'll hit him while he leaking on the ground just in case he try to lay there and act dead. Time.
Okay, second round on right here.
Round two, OC. It gets fun now. See, you know I'm used to all them situational schemes, so I'm gonna give y'all the rundown. See, I had Chopper playing right guard, so OC knew I was playing smart. I had 40 cal playing safety. Coach said that if OC run the motherfucking ball, then waste him. Damn, brother, what, you thought I was weak or something? I got you into this shit. That last battle was planned. I meant to do that shit. If I lost to this bum, my wife...
I meant to fuck up my last battle. My last battle, I was playing around. This one, I'm serious, though. This time,
yeah,
all the marbles are on the line. It's my no-coach tryout. Once again, going football, like really explaining football. The stream must have knew you were on today, the big football guy. How are the Broncos doing this season?
Oh, terrible.
Oh,
trash.
Let's not talk about it then.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not even like really. I just like other teams now.
Nice.
Like, I'm like, yeah, the Broncos are cool and all, but because I'm from there. But there's so many other good teams. Actually, this season is like probably one of the best seasons I've ever seen, to be honest with you. So, I'm loving it.
Right on.
Would pull a Lorena Bobby, chop off my dick, burn my clothes, divorce me, spit in my face, and call me a bitch.
What the fuck? Wait, what is he saying there?
Hold on. Yeah, let's bring that back.
Lorena Bobby, that last battle. Damn, brother, what? You thought I was weak or something? I got you into this shit. That last battle was planned. I meant to do that shit. If I lost to this bum, my wife would pull a Lorena Bobby, chop off my dick, burn my clothes, divorce me, spit in my face, and call me a bitch.
Dude, he starts with the worst.
Yeah.
She's gonna chop off his dick, and then it's so funny because he goes down like what realistically isn't as bad, but to like battle rap is bad. Like calling somebody a bitch is so terrible, you know? Yeah. And that's like the end, where it should be like, call me a bitch, spit in my face, and then chop off my dick.
So you can chop off my dick, but you call me a bitch, then you're crossing the line,
lady.
It
does not fucking fly. and definitely don't tell me to suck your dick. Because it's on site.
So now you must reach defeat, nigga. I'll shoot your crooked smile with that J. Cole and turn your action scene into a still picture. That's why yo bitch look like Mr. Hankey's mama held prisoner. What? Time.
Last round on OC.
All right, so we gonna do something different for the third round. I need all the no coast battlers to step forward right now.
Uh-oh. Gonna call out the whole roster.
Now let me see y'all with y'all soft squad. I'll take every shot. No, hold on. Now let me
He's like everyone front and center. I'm gonna fuck up.
Watch me do this. XKZ was excited.
I love moments like, you know what that reminded me of is in the Manic Spite, like Ilmactosaurus battle when Spite choked.
Yeah. I got more. I got more.
Yeah, and then he chokes anyway. Manic's like trying to save them. He's like, we don't got any more shit, bro. And he's like, no, hold on.
Oh, fuck that, I got more.
Hey, buddy.
hold it down.
You got this, OC.
Now let me see y'all with y'all soft squad. I'll take every shot with no assist. I'm a ball hog. I don't leave any witnesses for the call log. Like if I hit you with the sawed off and any nigga that saw off. And if these niggas act up tonight, they won't see tomorrow. Money should have left me alone like I need to borrow. And I'm just giving y'all a glimpse. I think my time is up. Hey yo, big bro, let them know. How we gonna fuck these niggas up?
All right.
Time.
What is going on? I have no.
It sounded like he was gonna tag somebody in.
Yeah, I think he's like saying to his opponent, "We're about to like take No Coast over," you know, because that whole round was like addressed to the roster or whatever.
To the roster, yeah, that makes sense. That's cool. I like that unity. That's cool. That's dope.
Then OC's gonna be like, now my wife's gonna fucking chop my ear off and spit
my
him
wife's
out.
gonna.
So right, just last round, last verse. Yeah.
Okay, we're good.
See, nigga, these bars on a whole different playing field mentally. Hit you with these Riddling bullets, make you calm down instantly, knock you out, make your death look suicidal so people can view you differently. So your mouth,
It's gonna ruin your reputation by making people think you committed suicide. Jesus Christ, this is getting dark. I like it, Genghis Khan style.
Let's go.
Knock you out, make your death look suicidal so people can view you differently. So your mouth to a horse's ass. That's a human millipede. For the run gunners, I'll go undone dilly. That's 100 shots for each bone. I'll let you do the chemistry. Basically, I'll clone myself. No multiplicity. And have real niggas from Detroit deal with you for false claiming your past history. What, you thought I was done, nigga?
Yeah, kinda. I mean, you stopped rapping. That's usually like a good indication you're done your rap.
It's usually when you finish in a rap battle, you stop rapping.
I bring back Big Pun figures, Big Pun with you, hit you twice and leave you disfigured. Buy a Molly shirt with dreads, I'm a freestyle king. Matter of fact, Jason, Freddy, Krueger with the Ruger. I pop, aim, maneuver, pop, aim, and shoot you. You nothing but a blank, sharp shooter. And if you wanna go and talk shit, I'll blow it out your ass, no looter. Take me there and take me down square. This nigga square. So there. Time.
So there. What a closer. So there.
What was the clip from Twitter?
Oh, I think we missed it. Like, what? I think they edited it out, but there was a point in this battle where he goes, hold on, I may be able to bring it up, actually. Let me bring up the clip from Twitter, because it's really worth bringing it up. I think they might have edited it up. I hate saying that. Edited it out.
Edited it out. Because it's like 3 tids. Tid.
Yeah, so here we go. Here was the bar that was widespread on Twitter.
Hardest bar ever. Let's go.
Yeah, hardest bar. Shout out to Kelly Betts, by the way, for having all this, like, No Coast archive on his channel. It's fucking awesome.
Oh, I love Kelly.
Yeah.
The best.
NoCoastRaps.com, NoCoastApps.com. We live this shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do.
Okay, so here it is.
I'm serious with these bars, a lyrical Sean Penn.
Just like the wait for the reaction and the little like rooster head bob he did there. It's so fucking good.
Word. Lyrical Sean Penn.
And it's like is Sean Penn known for being overly serious? I guess he's like a dramatic actor, but he's done quite a few roles. I don't know.
Sean Penn, what a fucking crazy choice too. Damn, so we got $100 rap battle.
Oh yes. I always wondered, does that mean they both bet $50 or they both bet $100? Because I think back in the day in King of the Dot, they used to add the value together to make it seem like it was like more was on the line or whatever.
Yeah, totally. That's really funny.
It's like this is $1,000 battle. It's like two people put in 500.
Oh man, I never knew that. That's really funny.
Yeah.
I always thought they both brought 1,000 together.
No, it was always like they inflated the figures for sure.
Jesus, that's nuts.
Yeah, so this may be $50 and $50. Who knows?
That's amazing. They're like, how much you got in your pocket right now? All right.
What's good, Absurd? I'm here with Endless
yes,
Text.
this battle. Let's go.
we keep it bumping here. Check out a song.
Oh, you've seen this?
This is the Central Cali Class 3. Make some noise.
I love Absurd.
All right, we got a battle for $100 going down. It's popping. Let's go. On my right,
it's popping.
We got Urban from the 209.
Hell yeah, Urban in the fucking in the tap out shirt from
oh yeah, you
Chuck
can tell
Liddell's
it's dated.
Affliction.
We got Urban from the 209.
Redemption. I love those, man. I love that era of fashion.
Yeah, me too.
Over here on the left, we got Decades. What's up? THIapparel.com, Grafilthy.net. Shouts to my weed man, DA1, SFE Mob. Best weed in the valley. Let's do it.
Put him on blast.
Weed. Fucking weed. Calling weed.
He just like shouted out his like. I don't think that it was legal at this point either. He really put that dude on blast.
Incriminating. Shout out to John Smith. He sells marijuana at his mom's house.
1497 Garden Crescent. Go there. Just knocked on the basement door. He's in there playing NBA 2K most days. Just like the weirdest fucking. Oh my! I gotta see that again. That intro was so good. The audience in this
battle is fucking really, really good. Oh
Fuck
my
yes.
god!
Fuck yes.
Let's go.
THIapparel.com, Grafilthy.net. Shouts to my weed man, DA1, SFE Mob. Best weed in the valley. Let's do it.
Put him on blast.
All right,
hold down.
Yo, what's so funny is that, you know, everybody thinks California is like this like super like progressive state. This is California right here. This is what most of California looks like outside of San Francisco and Los Angeles and San Diego.
Dude, I realized that when we did the battle in the desert, like it was like an hour of driving. I was like looking around. I was like, what the fuck? Are we in like fucking Arizona right now?
Yeah, it's really rural.
Yeah, it's crazy. And then those like the signs out there, like I think Trump was like running real close to that time. So like the sign, like the billboards started getting all Trumpy, like the closer we got to the
outside
dunes
of
and
the
shit.
In the actual state, it's like pretty red.
Yeah,
it's
for sure.
Red.
I even felt weird when we were like there and Fredo and them were trying to film that music video and they were like playing their song really loud. And then there was like those kind of like country dudes and they started like turning up the Alan Jackson on us. They were like, what is this
to like
shit?
compete.
Yeah.
Turn off that rap crap.
Yeah, turn that off. the dune buggy guys. Yeah. It was a weird like thing there where I was like, man, this is like a whole different, you know. But Vancouver is kind of like that too, man. Like people consider it really, like the city really progressive, but if you like drive to Chilliwack or Abbotsford, people are like, vaccines are the mark of the beast, you know what I mean? It gets like really fucking crazy.
Yeah. But
It's on Decade! It's on Decade! Hold it down!
See, I spit fire like a big lighter. You eat more meat than tigers can. If you're heartless, I'm more so watch as I conjure his torso like the character from Spider-Man. I'm more unstable than a nitrous can, so I can't believe you hopped in this fight. I'm unflawed on the mic, I make frost have a bite. We both have problems in life, but my mind G's brighter than high beams on the foggiest night. You feel like rocket at night while I'm cocky if fights throw bows, no doubt I'll harm this loser. His chick gave me info, she ain't hard to humor. I jarred her cooter, now your career's rolling downhill like a car in neutral.
Don't say that like words rappers use for vagina that make you seem like 12 years old. Her cooter or like her
cooter.
Her poon is another good one. Where it's like what the fuck?
Yeah.
Bro? Like
Poon.
who even says that as an adult?
Cooter. Yeah, you're right. It's totally like 12-year-old lingo.
You'll spark the Ruger act after this battle, you'll stay hard. Shit, I'll produce more fire than napalm, bitch, and you rep 1 a.m., guess I'm working the graveyard shift. Yeah. You don't have creative bars, dick, so how can you beat me, fool? You're up through the night, so don't be surprised when people sleep on you. Don't deny I get my drink on, dude, but to think that I won't beast on you, suck a dick with your bubble lips, you fucking prick, it ain't that unbelievable. I hope you get measles, douche, or somebody will squeeze the tool towards Damon Wayans just to prove that he ain't bulletproof. I'll take affirmative action to terminate faggots. Don't think Urban's through, why dissect it in with a surgeon's flow, cause the only good herb I know is the herb I smoke. Bitch.
That I get from this guy, this actor. Once again, just like fits the plug in there.
Dog, the extras in this battle are so fire, dude.
Crazy K in the sweater vest with the fucking the aviators hanging from the sweater vest. What a fashion combo.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it's so good, man. It's so good. Yeah, it's always funny too, because I remember when you guys used to do the watch and stuff, whenever you guys would do Canadian battles, you'd be like, ho ho ho, here it is. And I'd be like, man, look at you fucking guys.
Yeah, totally. We're no better. We're no fucking better, man.
It's so funny. Like, you're like, look at these fucking yokels over here. Local rap battle. Fucking idiots. And then meanwhile, you got a Sultan battling in your fucking backyard.
Yeah, we can't hide it.
You fucking skinny boy. My name's Decade. I'm not what this scene's needed, so after this battle, I hope I'm getting deleted. I use simple rhyme schemes, plus I get real hyper.
Yeah, this is definitely a gazebo at a park or a rest stop for sure.
100% a rest stop.
The public bathroom and the background and everything.
Disrespectful blogs about Urban and Cypher. I tried to be gay. I admit it, can't avoid it. I slopped on the tip, as well didn't enjoy it. Impersonation's done. You're a snack, I can eat you. I don't have to use my own rap style to defeat you. You thought I was ducking you, nigga? You checked wrong. An overrated wannabe that thinks his rep's on. You're nothing but a bag of lies. A bag of shit that should be set on my doorstep and fucking stepped on. For that, I hate you. I wish you get a disease.
He wants to step on the shit on his door. He's like, I should get a bunch of shit on my shoe.
Dude, the Affliction shirt is also like way too big for him.
Yeah, I think it is. He's got wizard sleeves, man.
He totally does.
It's like one of those t-shirts where it's so big that it becomes a long sleeve just because
yeah. Oh my goodness.
I'm guilty of that, man. If you watch Me versus Soul, my like Cousin of Death shirt is just fucking gigantic. But it's because I used to be like really into like hyphy and shit and like Bay Area rap, and it was always like the big shirts, and I couldn't let it go for the longest time until like Sketch was like, get some shirts that fit you, and it's like game show voice, you know what I mean?
Yo, if you watch the earliest King of the Dot battles, I think the first event I ever filmed for King of the Dot, Travis Organic is wearing a shirt that's so big.
Yeah, dude,
I think it goes past his knees.
His were crazy.
So big.
His were crazy, man. They were often off camera. Like you never saw his pants on the camera because the shirt would just keep going.
Yeah.
He looked like one of those homies figurines, you know what I mean? It's crazy.
Yeah. So nuts.
Not known a man, and I wish your dad would turn gay so he would rape you. Pause.
Jesus Christ, man. What's going on today?
Did you think you could try me? Get venomous fluid, put it in this IV, and knock the shit out of you like I'm fucking Ali. See if I care, the judges disqualify me. Done.
Fuck this cracker! cougar, a ditzy skank like a math tutor, she gives me brain. Didn't spit so great, so I took that Christian Ray's bitch's legs and cracked her open
Why
like a
is this
piggy.
guy? This guy's playing with a fucking pencil crayon in the back. Do you see this? What's he doing?
Yeah, I mean,
he's just fucking.
Mom's a
He's just
cougar, a
sniffing a
ditzy skank
marker
like a
back
math
there.
tutor, she gives me brain. Didn't spit so great, so I took that Christian Ray's bitch's legs and cracked her open like a piggy bank. You look like a victim of prison rape, like a freaking tank. I got missiles aimed, so be cool.
What is
My bars are
going
more
on?
dirty than a teen's room. Plus, your old team dude resembles members from the same gene pool. On 1 a.m. I'm not hating, just this basic a week full. There won't be no need for a sequel. How are you ill when Herb is known for curing people? I can't believe it's so easy to see that Urban seeds are calling out one of the best MCs. Says he's hella sick, wants to get better quick, so you know he swallows remedy.
Urban is known
I
for
listen to hip hop
curing
by two
people.
Max and Chesky.
Yeah,
I
what
flew
was
fluid in
that
anyone
all?
with
What
some
was
of the best.
that all about? Did he just misunderstand the definition of the word, or is like Urban a fucking nurse or a doctor or something?
Yeah, maybe he's a nurse or something.
I don't know. Weird.
Yo, it's insane. Megadeth is like the only one that looks normal.
Yeah,
in this
for sure.
This whole thing. He it's funny because he looks like literally like he was just planted there and he's like confused. He's like, all right, okay, this is happening in front of me.
Man, I miss him, man. He was always a fun guy to have around too for Vancouver events. He came up here a lot more than anybody from California. He even came up for like the Smoked Out League a couple times, I think.
That's dope. Yeah, I always loved filming him. He did
Dude,
amazing.
Just like
at the bunker.
Just like performance, like so crazy. It's just
So good.
Yeah, it's weird. Like him and Reverse are the two people where I'm just like, man, like nobody can outdo these guys with volume and shit. I haven't seen many battlers live because I live in Canada, you know what I mean? And even so, I live out on the West Coast, so when I get to see somebody who's like a really, really good performer, it's a treat. And yeah,
Who
those
would be
two-
like one guy you'd want to see, like if you could see anybody live?
Oh man, like any time too. Like, like I'd love to go see like go back like 5 or 6 years and see like Magic when he was in his prime and stuff, because he was like my favorite. And I never really got to see any of the like URL events or anything like that. It would definitely be like a URL or an RBE thing, because that would just be like the thing I have like the least exposure to and the least opportunity to go see. Ill Will, I'm like a huge fan of him, and like his performance is just insane, and like he's on a big run right now. I think he gets kind of like overlooked a lot of times, and like
he totally does.
Yeah, I think he's
Consistently.
like legend tier. Like I hold him in like the same regard as like a lot of like Hollow Lux kind of thing. His battle with Calico, that would have been like a fucking crazy one to be at. That's like one of my favorites ever.
That was so fun to film.
Dude.
So good.
You made that shit look so good too. Like, oh man, just nothing looks that good. And like, I don't know, just the weird kind of regional rivalry too. Like the whole story behind like the Pontiac and the Detroit thing. Like,
Yeah, you know what's funny is I was supposed to actually film that battle in Detroit.
Right.
For Quest McCody's league, and Calico came and he was like, I'm not going to do the battle. He like explained it to the crowd. He's like, I'm just not ready. He's like, I want this battle to be good, and I'm not prepared.
Right.
So we're going to delay it. We're going to do it at the next event. You know, that didn't end up happening, but it's so wild that I was supposed to film that battle in Detroit, and I ended up filming it in fucking New Jersey.
Wow. So I kind of like that it was like a neutral setting though. Like,
Yeah,
it was
me
really
too.
dope.
I liked the animosity too, like where they almost like fought.
Yeah,
It was
for
super
sure.
Cool. It's just a dope fucking battle, man.
Definitely. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Right now, like, I'm trying to think, like, somebody. I mean, obviously, like, seeing Twerk live and, like, just the inconsistency. Obviously, you're, like, running a risk if you buy a ticket. You know what I mean? Yeah. So, like, stuff like that, I take into account as well. I've never seen Mac Myron live. Like, seeing him would be fucking amazing.
Yeah, he's really entertaining for sure.
Yeah, I really love his movement and shit, and all like his kind of like the pulling his pants up and all those like little special physical moves he does, and like the shooting his hands out, and kind of like he does like this really specific movement that's like really cool to watch. And Yeah, like I said, it's just been like my exposure to live battle rap has mostly been like Canadian stuff, and not to like hate on Canadian stuff, but it's not like the same level of performance as like the people who are top tier in the United States.
It's a certain type too. It's
Yeah.
like you get kind of the same type over and over again. You're sounds like you just want to witness a different genre of battle rap.
For sure. But even like people like Reverse and Megadeth are in that genre that exists in Vancouver, but there's not performers like them in Vancouver or in Canada. I feel like a lot of the dudes who got really good in Canada were kind of like really pen heavy, you know what I mean? Like they were just sort of like focused on the writing. It's like Lowe and Bender and Osa back in the day weren't known as like incredible like forces in the room. I mean, Bender kind of was in certain performances, but it was more about the material on paper, and that's kind of what I got influenced by, you know what I mean? Even myself, like nobody like looks at me as like a great performer. I think like a lot of the time coming up, a lot of the stuff that was said about me was like I write really good, but I can't perform as well as people would have liked, you know what I mean? So yeah, so I don't know, it's just always been like a struggle with the people up here, but it's changing. Like there's a guy named Pathogenic from here who I find is like really has a lot of like the intangibles and a lot of like the performance and the presence. He just had a really good performance at iBattle this weekend.
Dope.
And DDSS back in the day was just like a monster on that shit too. Like he was one of the guys from here who had the best delivery and could really control a room and shit like that. And
yeah, he was killing it. I forgot all about that guy. Damn.
Yeah, he's a good friend of mine, but he's another guy where he had like his whole movement and everything. Like he like put me on to a lot of that shit because like all of his like planning out what his hands are gonna do when he's saying the punchline and shit like that, and how he's gonna stand in relation to the guy on the stage, and you know what I mean? Like he would think of a lot of those things and rehearse them while he was like rehearsing with me, and I was like, damn, that's crazy. Like the preparation of the performance is just on another level, you know?
Yeah, it makes sense. It makes total sense because this is a performance art, you know? It's like you look at great performers like K-Shine, Work, even like B-Dot, they memorize their movements, and that like actually clues them into their rounds too. I've heard Big B-Dot say before that like if he's not doing the right movements, he'll almost choke.
Oh wow, that's crazy.
So it's like so he needs to like do the right movements when he's rapping, and it makes total fucking sense. That shit like matters so much. You know what people are doing with their hands and their body. Yeah. Just like you said with Mac Myron, it's like it matters a lot.
Yeah,
you know?
Definitely. Yeah, I've had like I kind of get that like when I've done like big joke lines or like the I would walk 500 miles sing along with Soul, like that kind of reminded me what the next line was. But yeah, that's kind of like a good thing. Like I haven't really thought of it like that, and it's probably because I do so much of my performing on the fly and I don't prepare it like that. I'm usually just like struggling to remember the material, but maybe if you like incorporate more of like a physical aspect to it, like that muscle memory kicks in with your material as well, you know what I mean?
Yeah, totally.
Cool. That's cool. See, I still learn things about battle rap, and I've been doing this shit for like 10 years. It's crazy.
Well, it's like anything else. It's like you're never going to be a master of it. You're always going to be a student, and that's like the best thing to learn. It's like that's why Lux is so great, because he's not like he doesn't approach it from like, oh, I'm the best. You can't teach me anything about this. He's just like I'm in love with this art form. You know,
that's so cool. Yeah,
it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Schemes. I'm down to get messy like a chef to be with a recipe ready to make the finest cuisine.
Speaking of loaded Lux, back to Decade. what a segue there. Yeah,
I'm ready to make
Lux,
the finest cuisine.
That's what he does. Just right into that. Oh my god.
So you think you're flyer than me? I'll hang this guy from a tree because I'm the type of fright to make a nightmare dream. That was racist. I only get half.
Yeah, this is getting a little.
Sleep, so I'm to do a baggie of dust quick, like at a cannabis club. I'm willing to fly miles, this is my lifestyle. To me, rap is a must, cause at that horrible scene where Rosa was torn from her seat, you still choose the back of the bus. Faggot.
We are in front of Not urban, man. Not politically correct. This fool's tripping. Stop bullshitting. If you full clipping, I'm running up and I'm full-fisted. Black terrorist. A C4 will detonate. My essay will blow up this essay. You get me? Assault and battling. Thank me for the mess, man, because y'all don't gotta deal with
I love those stretches. You get May? May is such a popular one, too.
He has another shirt underneath that shirt that's just as big.
This is great. He's got the black with a little bit of orange underneath.
A little bit of orange. Or maybe it's like a reversible shirt. Or
or there's some of those shirts too that were like, it was like they were two shirts stapled together back in the day, you know?
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I never, I guess I was always kind of a bigger guy.
Right.
I've never like got the wearing two shirts. Like to me that felt like super suffocating. I was like, oh my god, I feel like it's like squeezing me.
Yeah, no, I never understood like people wearing like hoodies in California too. Thank you, Demigodzilla, for the follow. Yeah, like it's so crazy the clothing choices you guys choose to make in like such a fucking hot climate.
Yeah, it's mostly people that are just like used to the heat. And also just like hella fools still wear hoodies in the summertime. And
that's crazy.
I always ask them about that. I'm like, aren't you hot? And they're like, it looks cool. I'm like, it looks cool?
I feel like they take the hoodie off at the end of the day and this just like foul odor emits, you know? Like, but as long as the hoodie's on, it stays contained. But then when they get home at the end of the day, it's just like,
it just comes out. Oh, talk about being uncomfortable. Jesus Christ.
Because, yeah, like sometimes like on cold days in like Vancouver, I wear a hoodie and it's too much, you know what I mean? But I guess
me too. I hate Canada, that hoodies, so. you like have to take them off to get cool. It's like such a commitment, you know? It's like I'm wearing this all day and I'm just going to be hot all fucking day.
Yeah.
10 years, a fucking decade. Y'all serious? Y'all serious? Y'all don't want to disband it? A fake ass mark that screams and he panics when he's confronted by a real nigga. Don't take this for granted. I mean, he's so fucking stupid. He thought planet Asia was an actual planet. Syndrome was right. You ain't shit. Your third round against him, you fucked up the name flips. Facts hurt your master, respect her. This whack nerd is a bastard that's absurd. You ain't tough, you ain't fuck. Shut your face up. To beat me, you need 3D. You need to change up. You couldn't scare me with a fucking bomb threat. The weak personal's my work. Need an actual concept. So allow me to show this cunt more trouble. I hope you choke in your next round. Slander stunt double.
Hold it down. Shout outs to S-Rod. You gay fuck, you are not the dopest. This battle's one-sided like Jada versus a box of donuts.
What the hell?
You are not the dopest. You are not the dopest.
You gay fuck, you are not the dopest.
Oh my god.
You gay fuck.
What the fuck? First line is just the trashiest setup of all time. Usually they ease
this
into
might be
it.
the last time he raps because my fatal lines will make him cry like NYG and Tiny Chat. Fact, alcohol runs through my veins, taking my blood is how Four Lopez's bred. I can't die from drinking, I'd have to be sober to death. You look like you're more than a mess and Joseph for meth, but how's this nerd dope when a bird flew over his head?
You're talking to an expert over here.
I can't die from drinking, I have to be sober to death. He's just talking about shit that's like physically impossible now.
You're lucky Decade wasn't giving you advice a few years ago.
I know, totally. He's like, I'm like, damn, I'm not proud of who I am. He's like, just keep drinking.
Yeah, he's like, I saw your video, and frankly, I'm disappointed.
Totally.
I think we need to talk about your drinking and how you should do more.
Yeah. Here's a beer.
I won't show respect, you should no show instead. Shut up, ass, you're fucking whack. I run with cats, they'll bring a dozen gas and makes you pop. Like when a fat bitch jumps on bubble wrap. I hustle fast, plus I'm terrible and close-minded when I'm riding. The typical white guy who likes riding bikes and hiking. Skydiving, plus
I'm terrible and close-minded when I'm riding. Like, I don't know if that's necessarily something to pride yourself on. It's like, I'm so anti-progressive.
Dude, and is he about to do the Rome thing? He's like the typical white guy that likes
I think so, yeah.
Skydiving, basically any white thing.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. I think you're about
Let's go. Let's go,
to go fly fishing, but if that's so bad, why does he fuck fat white women? Learn a lesson, I'm gonna bring this
Yeah.
peasant, you
No,
call
he
yourself
just
silly.
he just got racist. He just
Yeah,
went
he
for
said-
flat out racism.
Man, soldier boy, but that's an urban legend. No search or rescue, you've earned your death, which I'd be foolish to think this fucker's savage. You're right, and Tracy is different. It's full of nothing but faggots.
Jesus,
I died
man.
laughing, I pumped
Come on.
DD. Said there ain't nothing true about it. Well, DD, you're a bitch. What the fuck you gonna do about it?
Oh my god, rewind that. Yes!
Okay. It's so good. He's like, what the fuck are you gonna do?
Oh my
I guess he answered your question. He's gonna fucking mash your face with this. It's the slowest punch ever, too. It's like one of those punches, too, where it like looks like it massages his face.
Totally just pushing him?
Yeah, his face probably felt a bit better after. He was like, oh, yeah.
Like, stop that.
Yeah. It's just like him running into a fist mostly. Oh my god, let's bring
When
that back.
The host joins in the fight too. He's
Yeah. He starts giving him some little standing hammer fists. That
oh
was
my
awesome.
god, this fight is fucking awesome. Holy
Earned your
shit.
death wish. I'd be foolish to think this fucker's savage. You're right, and Tracy is different. It's full of nothing but faggots. I died laughing, I pumped DD. Said there ain't nothing true about it. Well, DD, you're a bitch. What the fuck you gonna do about it?
Hey, back up! Back up!
Oh my god.
About it.
Yo, is that Cypher?
No, I don't think so. Let me hold up. Let me bring it back.
It hella looks like Cypher, dog. That hella
It
looks like
does,
Cypher
too.
punching him,
It
too.
does.
Oh shit, he
Oh,
wants
he's
more.
still
Let's
standing.
go.
He put his game face on.
Keep this on. Keep this going. Keep this going.
Yes. Y'all motherfuckers stay out of my way.
Can't take it, this faggot.
Can't take a diss.
Hey, battle.
You can't take a diss? I love that. You can't take a diss? Oh man, I love how he like threw 0 punches, but he just stood there and looked tough at the end to like gain back some like credibility.
Totally.
He was just like, I better posture up really heavy right now,
Yeah.
and say something.
I mean, I bet we didn't see exactly like what happened, but I bet he got like super close to that guy's face when he
Yeah.
said that.
Yeah,
And that
for
probably
sure.
like triggered him. He's just like, I gotta do something, and that's why he's like not really punching him. He's probably just trying to get him
Yeah,
away, but then he's
yeah.
like, I have to punch you.
Oh my
And
god.
I love how you commented on how his voice is like, what are you gonna do about it?
Yeah, he's just like, just gets like, oh man.
Because
It's
he's
so
committed
good.
to finishing the bar, but he's
Yeah.
getting it.
But he's struggling as well. He's feeling physical pain at the same time. So fucking funny, dude. Oh,
Oh
man.
my god. And the fact they did an instant replay
Yeah.
in the edit. They slowed it down.
They take so much pride in this fucking bartone tier fight.
Oh my god.
It's
So
awesome.
good. So good, man. Damn, he's still hella confident.
Hit like a bitch.
Let's go.
You gotta have a flip about this, a freestyle, please.
Well, I might actually be. I think you were right. Because Cypher's back there in the black shirt. I
Yeah,
just
it was
saw him.
totally Cypher hitting
Yeah.
him horribly. Like he's fucking hitting the drum.
Look here, it appears in the back here. On the left. Yeah, it is him.
Why is he so pissed?
Good call.
Calm down. Calm down. Come on. Yo, we can do this after the battle. We can do this after the battle. Let's go. After the battle, we can do this. Come on.
Or you can just like not encourage violence and be like, let's
Yeah,
just not do that
absurd.
at all. He's like,
Wait until I leave to fight.
Yeah.
Unless I can record it. Fuck that.
Look, that I know you stay bitching? Because you look like the cracked out male version of Meg Whitman. End of assault and battling was Family Guy? Well, this motherfucker would be Meg Griffin. Your feeble attempts to continue when y'all hated, this will not be debated. You're discombobulated. Decipher this, my Morse code will leave you forceful. Psychologically, physically ripping up your torso. What you spit is bullshit. Fuck your babble talk. I ripped the fucking apple off of Asheroth. To beat me, you need to be feces and be legit. Watch 2 Girls, 1 Cup, so you can be the shit. The day you went over Urban, the day you admit him.
What was going on? Be feces, it being the... Hold on.
Yeah, what the hell are you running feces with?
To beat me, you need to be feces and be legit. Watch 2 Girls, 1 Cup, so you can be the shit. The day you went over Urban, the day you admit him up the bar.
It's a weird way to put it. You need to be feces. I was thinking that was like meant the opposite of what he meant. You know what I mean?
Yeah, me too.
I think he was like, to beat me, you need to be trashy.
Yeah.
That's
Yo,
a
dude,
requirement.
Urban is missing the mark. If he says nothing about that fight,
crazy,
that is so not. You could say anything.
I see that so much on this shit, man. Where like a moment happens where it's like, oh, like that should be like your whole fucking first 8 bars in your next round. People just never pick it up. But
yeah,
I think a lot of it too is like people who begin battling are nervous to forget their written material. I know I was kind of like that at the beginning, and I was like really hesitant to try any like freestyling up until like the Soul Battle was the first time I ever did any freestyling, and it was on the hunter-gatherer rebuttal, and it was like the kind of cheating freestyle where you have the couplet at the end but you freestyle the first 2 lines, you know what I mean? So it's like not really there, but that was the only time I kind of and then once I did that, it kind of made me less nervous to try it later on or whatever.
You're 100% right. He doesn't have that in his arsenal yet.
He's like, I got my round written. I'm gonna try and get through it, and not get punched in the face, and I may win this battle.
Same day, Absurd's hungry fat ass mistakes me for a Snicker bar. The end result, my prominence is ominous. Didn't have to be personal to show you the apocalypse. From now on, your name's not Decade. I bodied you in 3. You are Mr. Anonymous. I destroyed you. You better stay facts. Let's see you make a video blog about that. Ooh! Time!
What up? Endless Assault and Battling.
Info. Talk about
MightyGrand.com. Check them out. You can get all the gear at FTK here in Fresno.
Will do. Oh, Fresno. That makes so much more sense, dude.
Sense. This all makes sense now.
Shout out Laughing
Fresno is the worst city in California.
Yeah, I've heard,
by fucking far, dude. I went to an event there that Laughing Stock battled Lex at.
Right.
And it was at this like dude's backyard.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Reverse Live battled Johnny Storm in the living room of this guy's house. And this dude that owned the house straight up wouldn't let me leave. And like it was such a crazy situation. There was like all these there was all these cops there. There was like helicopters circling the street, and I'd been drinking. I was like pretty drunk at the time, and there was like choppers in the air, and they were looking for somebody. And I was like, I want to leave because I don't want to be here anymore. Right. And this guy like straight up wouldn't let me leave. He's like, nah, you can't leave because if somebody leaves, they'll come to the house and like bust us. And we have like legal shit here, basically.
Oh my god.
And he was just being like super abrasive, and so I ended up like being trapped in this guy's house watching Reverse Live and Johnny Storm battle, like hella pissed.
No.
It was crazy.
Basically kidnapped.
Yeah,
He's like, I'm gonna get arrested
kidnapped
if you don't leave, so you can't.
Yeah, yet another great drinking night for sure. How I miss those decades.
Oh my god. Hold on, my cat's just up to some stuff again. I'm gonna let the video play though.
Okay.
You know, first round I gave to Decade. Decade pulled it off a little bit in the first round. Second round, Urban started coming with some personals, like he's been checking up on A&B and Decade and everything. He came with some really good personals. That kind of escalated the tempers. In the third round, he came with some more personals. I mean, Decade was cool, but you know, it just didn't top Urban's bars and stuff. I think Urban had a couple more punchlines than him, so I got to give that battle to Urban.
Okay, I say
Sorry about that.
Megadeth. Check out Dominique Wilkins, Megadeth TV.
It's crazy.
Fucking pretty good battle. I got Decade, a lot of multis, and his personal seemed to be directed like just one thing. You know, it seemed like he was losing breath. The other dude was cleaner. I thought Decade had the first one, but I think Urban took the last two. He was clean, consistent. His personals were like, you know, a little deeper. Urban all day. Megadeth, Valley, baby.
Yeah.
What's up, DJ Pen, 909, Black Cloud, Daily Duels, Nerds That Rap, what up?
Fuck yeah.
With Decade against Urban, I'm gonna have to give it to Urban.
I'm pretty sure
There's a
all
little
those leagues
style.
have also been on this channel. All the like daily duels and all the leagues you mentioned are also
all the
are
best
also
leagues.
also popular here.
Versus Substance, I feel although Decade had a little bit more style, swagger to him, Urban had more harder hitting punchlines, just a little bit more consistent. Don't fight at rap battles. KRS-One, MC Shan made that shit so you didn't have to
I
fight.
always lean
hip-hop.
towards the guy who doesn't get punched. You know.
What up? It's No
By a
Delays,
crowd member.
Empire, Alpha Force, Smut Junkies. Shit was crazy. Good battle. Made it crazier because of the shit that transpired during that shit. Just the battle though, Decade really stepped up. He had like crazy schemes, like the dude said multis and shit. But Urban got the lines and hard hitting punchlines and shit. So I got to give it Urban 2-1 on that. Just something about the fight and shit, man. It's all hip hop, it's all love, man. I know shit goes crazy because everybody got an ego, myself included. But at the end of the day, it's all
Whenever a
love.
fight happens at a rap battle, everybody scrambles to determine what's hip hop and what's not. You know what I mean? Like everyone's like, "What is hip hop? Oh my god, I'm losing the definition. My whole existence is melting down." It's like the fabric of hip hop is being torn right now.
You're
And
right.
it's just like they have no idea what isn't. You know, like some people think fighting it's all love. It's hip. Some people that's not hip hop. It's like becomes a debate. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Fucking polarizes.
Hip hop.
Yeah.
It's all 559 hip hop, and we should all be working as one.
Choose Baca,
How
Ill
many
Rap,
judges
She's
is
on
there?
Universe
Jesus.
909,
There
Daily
was like
Duels.
6
We're
this
here
morning.
out in Fresno. Shouts out to Soul Battling. Judging Decade versus Urban. It was a real good battle. It was real crazy, real close. They both had their own styles going. You know, Decade goes real good with his shit, you know, with the multis and this and that. But then, like, I agree with almost everyone else that Urban's
It's like
punches were more
everyone's
personal.
using multis, bro.
Yeah.
I love when that used
Yeah,
to
it's
be
like
like a
Decade's really good with like multis and like this and that.
yeah, it's like I always I think Ilmac was the one who said like the worst thing was teaching the fans that like aspect of the lingo or whatever, like multis,
Yeah.
because it's like any kind of just like rhyming or like in essence any rapping becomes like, oh, he's good at multis, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And when he said that, I was like, man, that's so genius, because it's true. Like whenever people have nothing else to say, like no lines to pick out, he had multis.
Totally, he had multis. Yeah.
And just hard hitting more than just multi-syllables, you know what I mean? So 2-1, I'm gonna have to give to Urban.
Yo, so apparently I provoked some crazy shit. But anyway, check out assaultandbattling.info. Big ups to the Donut Kings. Big ups to Neat Freaks and all the homies. Karma Loop 253, or yeah, 253 Media. I'm correct about that. Big ups to my man Golden. Hold your, throw your guns up. But anyway, the winner of that battle and the money is Urban. Clap it up.
Decade going home, $50 poorer.
Subscribe now, motherfuckers.
Damn.
He's just gonna need to pick up the 8th from that guy that he put on
his
blast.
weed man.
Yeah, can't
The
get the
best
quarter. He lost his $50.
Future homes.
Yo, I was raised in the middle of the map.
Let's go. Well, that was our last one. No Coast had to shout out No Coast at the end. That was our last one for today, man. Thank you for coming on and watching.
watching those with me. I've been trying to get you on here for a minute, but you know how it goes.
Of course.
But yeah, I guess just let the people know where they can find you, what's going on with you, what you're filming, what you're, just anything. Where they can look at your stuff.
The people can not find me anywhere because I don't exist on the internet anymore, thank God. But if you want to come to LA, I'm in the streets. I'm still here, motherfuckers. But yeah, as far as battles, so I'm filming King of the Dot Season 1 still.
Looks incredible, by the way. We were talking a bit about it before the stream went on, but the lighting and the shit you're doing with the production recently is obviously just next level and looks very good.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
Yeah.
So I just got back from Detroit filming that. I'm going to Alaska this weekend to film a rap battle event.
Fuck yeah.
I don't know the league off the top of my head. I just know the guy's name, so
that's awesome.
Excuse me, sorry, Glenn. I apologize. But
right on.
And then the weekend after that, then I'm going to Atlanta to film King of the Dot Season 1. And I don't know if the other event I'm filming in November is actually happening. I don't know if it's been announced yet. But
yeah, let's just keep it safe.
It's a riot event.
Okay,
cool. And it's gonna be big.
Right.
So that'll be cool.
I haven't seen much of that league. I should.
It's because Geechee is just busy being the fucking man. Really, like he's just every card people book him for, and he's battling Lux. So who would ever thought?
Yeah.
But yeah, so I'm filming battle rap a lot. I'm filming battle rap like almost every weekend.
Cool.
Sorry that Ruin Your Day has slowed down, but to be honest with you, it's just been really hard to get people in to do watch because everybody is a content creator now. Every battle rapper is creating content. So it's hard to really ask for them to come do content with me.
If I lived down there, I'd be in there every weekend, bro. I promise.
Oh yeah,
I thank you for coming on my show too, by the way, because I know there's a lot of time. There's a lot of time you sacrifice coming on here that could be actually contributing to battle rap instead of watching a decade get mashed in the face.
No, I needed that. I needed that, dog.
For sure.
Yeah.
That's awesome, though. I'm so glad to hear you're working so consistently and on such great events, and always looks good. I feel like I don't even need to tell you that anymore, but I always do anyway. So
I appreciate it. Thank you.
That's fucking awesome. Okay, thanks for coming on. Thanks everybody for watching. Just I forgot to say at the beginning of the stream, sound alerts are live in the bottom. So next stream, if you want to drop a sound alert. Sorry I didn't let you guys know at the beginning. Also, sub badges are live, the long banana sub badge. So if you sub, you get that little banana there by your name, and it goes up in tiers. The color changes, all that kind of good stuff. And also emotes for subscribers and bit donators. We got the trash emotes in there. We got the Smack doing the what the fuck face. We got that guy from iBattle who overreacts. We got him in there. We got the Malathion reaction to Ilmac as one of the emotes in there too. So yeah, all those, check those out. Thanks for watching, everybody. That's the end of the stream. Peace.